Hi Sagittarius, it's Nick. This is your weekly reading. Hope you guys are all doing amazing. We are going to be going over your February weekly for the 19th to the 25th. This is for all my Sagittarians, Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus. We are going to go over a little bit of health, career, work, finances, and love, romance, dating, or relationships, just like we do for all your weeklies. And then this week we're going to do an animal spirit message with different cards that I've never used before, I think online, but they're kind of cool, so I think you'll like it, okay? And I'll have a link to the extended reading below in the description box if you're interested afterwards as a part 2 and a continuation. And I'm like very comfy and cozy today because it's snowy outside, it's cold. I'm a little bit tired, but we're gonna push through this, okay? All right, so Sagittarius. Oh, and then also I did already run through the astrology of what's going on in the second half of February. So for this week, we have we begin Pisces season, my season. Woo woo. We have the North Node in Aries conjuncting Chiron in Aries, Mercury moving into Pisces, and a Virgo full moon. I did already run that down and break it down in the February mid-monthly. So if you want to hear that, you can watch that video or watch the beginning of it. Okay. All right, so what is your animal spirit for this week, my dear Sagittarians? And you guys got the rabbit. So cute. I love this one because I actually posted this on my stories on Instagram because Skylar, my baby, he was born near the rabbit, and he's also a Sag moon, so it's kind of extra special. So the rabbit symbolism, and it's funny because the day he was, or before he was born, I saw a bunny outside of the hospital, which was very like, that never happens. And yesterday we saw a rabbit or a bunny right before it started like snowing a lot, and we're like, oh my gosh, get back home, don't lose your, don't get lost, don't get eaten by a coyote, because at night we hear lots of coyotes. So I don't know, lots of bunnies everywhere lately. So symbolism for the rabbit is power, abundance, heroism, seasons, and cycle of life. And this is a good one. So it says, in the Chinese zodiac, the rabbit is the most propitious sign. I don't know how to say that, but it's like kind of like the luckiest sign. Those born under the rabbit are thought to have considerable power. In many cultures, the rabbit is a lunar creature with feminine energies, whose outline can be seen in the face of the full moon. Many Native American rabbit myths tell of the hare returning the sun to the sky and restoring warmth, the patterns of day and night, and the seasons, and prosperity. The rabbit in this painting is Kaltis, a moon goddess venerated by the Ugric peoples of Western Siberia. Although this goddess can assume many forms, the hare is sacred to her. Nice. So maybe some of you will see a rabbit, see a bunny this week, or that is your animal spirit for this week. Nice, I enjoy that one. Okay, so when it comes to your health, my dear Sagittarians, you guys got the 6 of Wands. All right, so when it comes to your health or this area of life, I feel like this week you may be overcoming a tough hurdle or something that was challenging for you, and actually resolving it, or coming out on top, or feeling like you overcame it, like you did it, you conquered it, or you won, or this issue or whatever this is, like it didn't destroy you, or didn't you were able to I guess like find a solution or find a cure, or not let it defeat you in any way, shape, or form. Maybe you were dealing with some issues, maybe in like the stomach area, could have been like your digestion, your pancreas, your intestine, or maybe somewhere in this area. It doesn't have to be though. And now you're no longer dealing with that, or you figured out what it was, and so now you're feeling like empowered and strong. So you're overcoming some kind of hurdle, some kind of challenge, and coming out on top. So very, very good news. So you may be feeling a little more energetic, or have more energy to pay attention to or do other things, instead of being like, you know, in pain or hurt or whatever the case is. Okay. All right. And then when it comes to your work, school, career, and finances, oops, I dropped one here. You guys got the World. All right, so when it comes to your work, school, career, and finances for this week, I feel like something's being completed, something's coming to full circle. Some of you could get the opportunity to travel, or maybe you're gonna be traveling for work possibly, or be doing some work study for school as well. Something maybe you've been working on is finally being completed or is coming to a close. You may be feeling like you have more access now, more opportunities. You could even be maybe doing business with or communicating with people around the world, online possibly. Your world could be like opening up, expanding, and that also meaning your money, your opportunities, that can be growing as well. So really, really good energies here for you so far. And I feel like here, the more open-minded you can be, the more like, you know, aware of all the opportunities you have around you, the more money maybe you will be able to make and obtain, okay? What else here? Some of you, if you have a business or you sell products or services, you may be expanding, you may be growing. So maybe now you're gonna be able to sell all around the world, or now you're gonna be able to offer more services, or have more options for people, or you are gonna gain a bigger audience, more views, more subscribers, more likes, more, you know, followers, whatever the case is. If you're like an online content creator, influencer, something like that, your brand, your persona, your business you could see it grow substantially, or you may have the opportunity to really grow and promote yourself. Okay, so congrats if that's the case. Then when it comes to your love, romance, dating, or relationships, on your side we have the 7 of Pentacles, Judgment, and Justice. Okay, some of you may have Libra somewhere in your chart. Then on this other side, for this other person, this can be the past, present, or future situation, or all three, all the above. We have the Knight of Wands, the 7 of Cups, and the Queen of Swords. All right, so as far as who you could be dealing with, it could definitely be a fire sign, maybe younger fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Could also be air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, or maybe water, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. But I don't really feel water. I feel more so air, fire sign or air sign. But it doesn't have to be. It could be any sign, like I always say to you guys. It could just be the energy this person is embodying, playing out, or maybe be like a mixed match of one of those. All right, so what's going on here? I just want to say that, you know, you deserve the best. And always, you need to always feel that way. You deserve the best. Don't ever settle for anything mediocre, or don't ever settle for anything less than consistency, or settle for crumbs. If someone is giving you too much confusing energies, or is being inconsistent, not reciprocating, or acting kind of funky, acting kind of weird or cold, just know that you don't deserve that. No one deserves that, okay? It's not about like, oh, having such high standards and only want a certain type of person. It's about just like common, you know, courtesy and respect. That's what I mean. You know, don't settle for anything less than that. So 7 here is repeated twice. So you may be having some issues with communication, or there could be some miscommunication between you and another person, or you guys are not on the same page, or your communication style right now is like a little bit funky, or something's a little bit off, or maybe you feel like you're putting more energy, more effort than you're receiving, and so you're like, is this worth it? Is this worth my time? I don't know. You may be having some doubts or second guessing things. This person, I think, could be someone who's attracted to you. They're fun, they're exciting, maybe they're good looking. And so that, you know, they have that going for them. And maybe they are someone who like can get easily distracted. And so they may be giving you some, they may be confusing you emotionally because they're not being very clear or direct with you about how they feel. You may be feeling like they're a little bit too focused on like physical, you know, and like touching, intimacy, and, you know, like surface level things, and you want someone who can go deeper with you. But they may not be showing those traits, showing those characteristics. And so you're kind of like, I don't know, maybe this person's just looking for a fun time, or maybe they're not really serious, and like, I could be wasting my time, when really you got options. Okay, Sagittarius, if you're honest with yourself, you got options. There's other people who are probably interested in you, but you're giving this person a chance. So just know, you know, you don't gotta like just settle for someone if they're not giving you the kind of energy that you want and you deserve. But you're kind of having doubts. You're like, I don't know, I do like this person, but they seem to be all about just like surface level or fun. I don't know if they're like in it for the long run or want something committed. And so they start to give you these signs, or you start to feel like they're confusing you with their emotions or not being very clear. There are too many distractions. Maybe you start to see they're too into partying, drinking, and doing other stuff that maybe you're not into, or you're just like, you know, moderation. And you just may start to see that there's some differences here. So a light bulb might like ding in your mind. You're like, you know what? I don't know. I'm gonna have a talk with this person, or like I don't want to like have any issues or arguments, but you know, I'm starting to see some things and I need to like clear it out, or I need to clarify. So you're trying to do the right thing and you want peace and harmony, but you also want honesty and truth. So you come to this person and maybe you guys have a conversation and you kind of break it down to them, like, look, like, you know, this and this and this, like, what exactly do you want, or blah 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 blah. Like, you have a conversation, you're being honest and real and authentic, and now you see that this person maybe gives you the cold shoulder. They start to distance themselves, or they start to like be like, you know, not as nice, and you were just coming, you know, in a adult manner, respectful. You're just asking for honesty and truth because you didn't want to waste your time. But now they may be giving you a cold shoulder a little bit, or acting a little bit different, or obviously different. So we will see, is this person going to change, or is it just like a temporary thing right now, or are they just now going to be showing you their true colors? So let's continue on and extend it to get more information, to see where their energy is at, what are they thinking, what are they feeling when it comes to you, what they don't want you to know that maybe you should know, and what their next action move will be towards you. Because maybe this is exactly what they needed. You needed to kind of clarify, or kind of put them in their place so you don't waste your time, and maybe they'll actually change and show you the right signs, or this is you weeding out what's not for you. So just know you got options. Don't worry if it doesn't work out with one person, like, at least you're not going to waste your time. But let's see what happens. Okay, so let's continue on and extend it. Link will be below. I'll see you guys there, and I'll see you for your next reading. All right, take care. Bye.